very good morning. My name is Yuvraj Singh and I am a student of Southern Cross University. So today I am present one presentation on strategy and case analysis. So today we are going to discuss some practical examples of real life organizations that have used proper strategies to become successful leaders of their respective domains. So both of organizations have leaders and hardworking staff as well as a similar resources. But after few years, one becomes a leader and other struggles to survive in the market. Why does that happen? Usually, it is not about talent or luck. So it is all about strategies being implemented in the duration that brought up different type of results. So the strategies actually provides a company clear direction and it helps a business to decide whether it works to succeed or to struggle in the future. So a strategy is a group of actions that decide how it will complete and with the other key pairs in the market and how it will be growing in the future. So the next one is agenda. So let's start by having an overview of what are the key topics that we are going to discuss in these presentations. So in the beginning, we will explain the strategy and why it matters a lot for a businesses to do well in the future, along with discussing the other associated aspects of the strategies, such as how it creates an impact on the choices a company makes. So moving ahead in the discussion comprehensive set of statements have been discussed relating to the three well-known base company build a strategy the outside in way and the inside out way along with the immersion frame. So each one is totally different from one another, but it guides a company to get ahead and their competitors. So the next one is framing strategy and theory. So it is important to understand before discussing the different approaches to strategy what strategy actually means and how it differs from other business concept. So strategy is a long-term direction of an organization as it helps businesses to decide where they want to compete and how they will create value. So along with understanding how they will achieve a sustainable competitive advantage rather than focusing only today's activities, strategy provides a clear path of future growth and success. So many people can get confused relating to strategy with a business model or a business plan, but each of these serves as a different purpose. So a business model explains how an organization creates and delivers value to its end customers while generating revenue. So a business plan, on the other hand, focus on what actions needed to be completed and who is responsible for those activities, along with providing details relating to when they should be achieved. So strategy also explains why a particular direction is selected and how the organization will complete it successfully. So the next one is outside in strategy. So the outside in approach begins by analyzing the external environment before making business discussions, where business leaders have must to analyze customer requirements, competitor activities, economic conditions, and technological changes, so that they can be able to understand details regarding how the market is developing. So So the strategy tools such as pastel analysis and Porter 5 force can help in the process of identifying businesses opportunities and different types of possible risks. Netflix can be considered as a very good example for this complete approach. So as the company started with being operations as a DVD rental company, but they have been able to notice the changes within customer preferences and improvements within the internet technologies. So they have taken the discussion to move into the digital streaming industry. By quickly responding to the market changes instead of having their dependency on the other old business model, Netflix has been able to achieve a long-term competitive advantage. So the next one is inside out strategy. So the inside out strategy starts by looking inward at the organization's own strength and weaknesses instead of starting campaigns in with the outside world. So the main goal of their approach is to identify the important resources and the special amount of skill and unique strength that competitors cannot easily copy from the organization. This idea actually comes from something called the resource based view. So it says that the long term competitive advantage comes from resources and abilities that are valuable. So rare and well managed Toyota is the great example for this approach, where it has not just competed with the other brands by keeping the prices low, but it has mainly focused on high manufacturing quality and quality along with constant improvement and efficient operations. So this focus has helped to build its global reputation and kept its performance strong in markets around the world. So the next one is emergent strategy. So when what is the emergent strategy? A strategy which was developed through constant learning. So it is a generally represents all the approach and process that a business should follow designing its strategy over the period of time while significantly learning from their experience and apart from the just following one fixed plan. So this focus on adapting with the continuous improvements also and which helps to them to adapt with the situations while responding to any unexpected changes whenever required. So the main question to be asked there, what have we been learned and how we can improve that. So this is the questions. So I think Facebook has been considered as a one of the final examples. So that can consider since it have changed from a university network to a completely global platform. So which consistently adapts to its users, changing the environments. So at the end, we wrap up all the things and give us some recommendation also. So strategy is considered as a king as it helps any businesses with a clear direction also. But in such a outside in helps we crucial for understanding their customers' demand also because while aligning with the marketing needs, so inside out strategies are focused on the using companies their own strength, while emergent strategy is a crucial for helping a business to properly learn out what changes we required and right time to changes. So using either the approach would not bring any good for the company. Hence, it is recommended here to be to use all the three strategies together for assisting a business into the making a prominent discussion while achieving a long-term success. So these are the referencing. So thank you for the today.